years, I have become very convinced that hell is a place that most people are going to enjoy. Most people out there, they want to go to hell. Okay, they might not believe in hell. You might not believe in hell. But I want to argue that hell is a place that most people actually want. They are not just headed there, they want to be there. It is the best thing that could possibly happen to them. And in fact, those of you who are atheists, you're going to be like, wow, we need something like hell. That sounds like a really good idea. Now let me explain. Now I'm not talking about hell is good because it punishes people I don't like. That's not what I'm talking about. Here's really what I'm talking about. There's a part of human psychology, and it's not in all humans, but it's in many humans, the ones that need to be in hell, that they want to suffer. Okay, there's like something, this is hard for me to explain, but let me give you just a minor example. I'll give you a couple examples.
Please do.
Now, in cryptocurrency, there are these people called no-coiners. All right, no-coiners. What's a no-coiner? Now, a no-coiner, some people define that as anyone who doesn't have Bitcoin. But really, the no-coiner identity is someone who doesn't have cryptocurrency and is extremely aggressive about it. Like a no-coiner, your characteristic, like your archetypical no-coiner would be someone who has known about Bitcoin since it was less than $10. And they hate the idea of it. They don't even really know how it works. Maybe they do, but they hate that people have gotten extremely rich on Bitcoin. They don't like anything that cryptocurrency does. They hate, well, it's not even like a reasoned argument. What I mean is there's a certain type of people, when they see something good, they just reflexively, they just hate it. There's something wells up inside of them. Maybe it's jealousy. Maybe it's, I don't really know. I don't really know what goes on in these people's head. But there are many people who see something great and good, and this isn't about Bitcoin, but just in general, there are many people who see something like that, and they're repulsed by it. They hate that idea. And for them, it's very important they don't like those kind of temptations. They don't like good things. They don't like having the choice of being able to decide between something good and bad. They like wallowing in despair. They don't just like being poor, but they want to make sure that everyone else who's not poor is suffering, right? You know, let's say taxes. Okay, like in America, like we don't.
I mean, I'm not surprised this pseudo-intellectual is a Bitcoin tard, but no one wants to suffer. Everyone wants to be happy. The only reason people self-pity is because they're already suffering, and it is the natural coping mechanism to make you feel something better than the internal suffer every now and then. This guy is so dumb.
Don't really need taxes. Like, we could
Holy
finance everything
fuck.
with our debt anyway. We're going into debt anyway. So the government could just not have taxes and we'd be fine. But the reason that taxes exist is because there's a segment of the electorate that is run by this kind of sadism. Like, they have to see that it's not just that they want to be poor, they want to see other people suffering. Like, that is that is a part of their psychology. Okay? And this is something that I realized in my life, like that these people exist. Not just that they exist, they might even be a majority of people, frankly. I realized this when I was in graduate school, okay, because I was around this new type of person, like your I guess your career grad student who's not really interested in what they're studying. They're not interested in academia. They don't want to be professors, right? They are interested in, well, first off, they're in grad school because that's like the path of least resistance. You just keep going to school because you don't have anything else to do. But, these kind of people, every assignment they had, they liked wallowing in despair. They didn't actually want to accomplish things. They're not driven by success. They're not driven by, being proud of their work. They're driven by, like, this kind of sordid, like, self-pity that they really enjoy. They like it, and they like being able to complain. They like being able to complain to other people. They like suffering. They find enjoyment in suffering, okay? Now, all of this is
I am suffering right now.